Hi, friends. This is the Faith Stuff and Pixie Dust podcast, where we will talk about all things Jesus and, I bet you guessed it, Disney. Together, we'll discover how the whole world of Disney can point us to the creativity, joy, and love of God, and why Disney can be a part of your family's legacy for years and years to come. For our family, God often shows up and reveals new things about himself to us through the Disney movies we watch on a Friday movie night, trips we take to Disney World together, and just in normal everyday conversations about life. And I know he can do the same for you. No matter where you are at in your faith journey, you've got a friend in me here at Faith Stuff and Pixie Dust. Now, for today's episode. Well, hi there, Faith Stuff and Pixie Dust friends. We are so happy to be back for another episode here today. If you have been feeling the heavy weight of the screen time battle lately, or just needing a reminder of how beautifully the Lord created you, you are in the exact right place. Today, we are heading straight into the toy box to talk about the newest adventure, Toy Story 5. We are going to look at Jessie and the Classic Gang as they face off against a new smart tablet. But most importantly, we are digging into the heart of the story. We are going to talk about true belonging, walking confidently in how God-given identity, why we never have to change who we are to find our people, and the absolute magic of real, face-to-face, imaginative play. And the best part of today's episode, I am joined by a very special guest. Our oldest daughter, Joelle, is here. Welcome to the podcast, Joelle Brooke. You've wanted to do this for such a long time, and now you're here. Do you want to tell everyone what we're going to be talking about today?
We're going to be talking about Toy Story 5, which I went to go and see with my dad. And it's all about screen time, how Bonnie Love is the only kid around the block who likes to, keeps liking to play with toys. And then she gets covered up by screens, but she's not actually that connected to screens.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited to talk to you about this movie today. All right. I have one question. You kind of already gave us a little bit of an intro about Toy Story 5, about what happens in this movie. Was this movie what you thought it was going to be, or was it different than you expected?
What I was expecting... Well, the one thing I do know... There's one thing I do know, but we'll get to that part later. But it's mostly in the end. I knew that they were going to put Buzz and Jessie in love, and so I just knew that. But I didn't think it was as expensive as it would be. I thought it would just be I thought it would be like the screen is being helpful and she's just having a little bit of screen time, but that's actually not how it goes. It goes the opposite way.
Oh, so it went the opposite way of what you thought it was going to go.
Yeah, so
it was unexpected.
Yeah, but what was unexpected too is that Jessie and Bullseye are the main characters.
Oh, you didn't know they were going to be the main characters.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your most favorite part of this movie? Like your most favorite part?
My favorite part is actually when Jessie finds out that Emily's all grown up and she already has a daughter that looks just like her. Aww. When she had a child, but she was at Blaze's house, which is Tiger Spring Hill, where Emily lived.
Oh, and that's where we get the sad song.
Yeah.
That I can't listen to without crying.
Yeah. When she loves me.
Do you think this movie's gonna make mommy cry?
Well, yeah, but a little bit not.
Will it make me laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a really funny part that there's a toilet trainer that's named Smarty Pants.
What?
Yeah.
A potty trainer called Smarty Pants.
Yeah.
Does he potty train kids for you? Because we need to get that for Molly.
Yes, but I think you would have to buy it out of the book. I think you would have to... Can I tell you something? I think you would have to learn it out of the Toy Story 5 book.
Oh, okay. So I need to wait till I see this movie and to get a toilet trainer to potty train Molly?
Yeah,
okay.
But for Faith Stuff and Pixie Dust, you have to come in and on this podcast and tell me about Moana.
Oh, well, yeah. I would love to talk about Moana.
Because I want to hear all about it.
Okay, well, we'll have to do a live-action Moana podcast episode, too, when that comes out. Okay, Can I ask you another question? What part of this movie didn't you like so much? Was there any parts where you were like, oh, I don't like that they that happened, or I don't like that they did that. Like,
I don't like that the buzzes were stuck on an island and they couldn't get out.
oh,
But
I
it
don't
was
like that.
I was like that was like really funny because they ran around the whole island. They're like,
Oh, was that what was funny too?
yeah, but the real buzz wasn't there. He just contracted everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay. Were there any parts of this movie that made you feel like sad or mad or made you feel something really strong? Like, I know, like, when I get sad or when I feel like a movie is really good.
What my favorite part? So let me actually change my favorite part because the Tire Swing Hill, when she found out that Emily was grown up and she had a daughter, that was sad to me. But my favorite part is actually when like the what's funny is that they when he's wearing a poncho.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing a poncho.
Because he comes back. Woody comes back in this movie, right?
Yeah. But one thing you need to know is that Bo's in this movie.
Oh, I love Bo. She's so cool.
Yeah, like they haven't gotten to see her until Toy Story 2.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Daddy and I talked about that in the last podcast. She was back, and then she came, or she was gone, and then she came back in Toy Story 4. And so
Yeah, but
in Toy Story 5, she comes back.
In Toy Story 4.
Right, but she comes back in this new movie, right?
Well, it's because in Toy Story 4 she comes back. And Woody chooses to be a lost toy too. So Woody and Bo come back together in this movie.
Oh, good. I'm glad they're still together. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so if you were going to be a writer for this movie, so imagine they called you and said, Joelle, we want you to help us write Toy Story 5. Is there anything you would change about the movie? Like, if you could pretend that you were a movie writer, was there anything that you would change of like, oh, if I was writing this movie, I would change da da da.
I would change that Woody and I would change that what I would really change is make Bo be in a lot of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I would not put in Jesse and Buzz in love.
Oh,
because can I tell you something? I actually want what they didn't do what I wanted because I wanted the Cowboys to be in love.
Oh, so you think that Woody and Jesse should be in love because they're both cowboys and cowgirls?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think they're just friends, or do you think they're like brother sister, or like what do you think their relationship is? Do you think they're just friends?
Wait. Who are you saying?
Woody and Jesse. Are they just friends, or do you think they're like?
Wait, Woody and Jesse?
Yeah. Do you think they're just friends, or do you think
they're
like
really good friends? I think.
Okay, you don't think they're related, like brother sister or cousins or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, my next question is, do you think that after seeing Toy Story 5, do you think they're going to make a Toy Story 6? And if so, what do you think it should be about?
I think it goes all the way to 10.
You think there's going to be 10 Toy Story movies? That would be amazing.
Yes, because Guardians has even more movies.
That's true.
Because
That's true.
number 1 is actually number 4.
Okay. So there's lots of Guardians movies. You're right. So you think there's going to be more Toy Story movies. What do you think the next one would be about?
I think the next one would be about is Lily Pad is all nice, and I would think that this time Woody and Bo would be related to be in love time.
So you think Toy Story 6 should be about Woody and Bo's life as lost toys? That would be really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. Okay. We see this storyline of Bonnie. So little girl Bonnie, she's so sweet. She's kind of
she's probably like almost in 2nd grade.
Okay. That's good to know.
So she looks taller.
That's good to know. Can I ask you a question about Bonnie?
Yeah.
Okay. So we see her kind of struggling to make friends and feeling like she wants to fit in with these girls, but the other girls weren't always very nice to her. What did you think about that part of the movie? About Bonnie and...
the brothers were back and she wanted to make friends, but they teased her because she still played with toys and they didn't.
Yeah, and what did you think about that part? Did that make you sad a little bit for Bonnie? Like you thought
but Jessie made her a new friend, Blaze.
That's great. But did it make you a little bit sad to say like, "Oh, that's not fair for Bonnie, huh?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell you all about this in a book.
Yeah. Did Bonnie learn that she could find friends who are like-minded? So a like-minded person is like someone that you have something in common with, or kind of sees things the way that you do, or likes the same things. So Bonnie learned that she could find friends that she had things in common with.
I know what she had in common with Blaze. She liked cowboys.
That's right.
Because she had a
That's right.
cowboy themed room.
So we would say they were like-minded because they had similar interests. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did this movie make you think about screen time and your toys? Because we still have screen time. Like, you still watch TV a little bit, but you still love to play with toys. Did it make you think about that at all?
What do you say again?
Did this movie make you think about screen time and your toys?
No. Yeah, because I think so that's how we started playing kitchen more.
I was going to tell you, I have noticed since you saw this movie, you have been in the playroom a lot more, which is amazing. And I see your sister seeing you play in the playroom more, and that makes her want to play more. And it's not that screens are bad.
And I just have a little bit of screen time.
Right. It's not that screens are bad, but what did we see in this movie that too much sometimes
is bad for your brain.
Is bad for your brain. Yes, that's right.
Remember, so it's kind of different. Remember that time when Molly turned on that bad movie?
Oh, yes, she got the remote and yes, I remember that. Yeah, so that's good actually, because not everything that you can have access to watch is something you should watch, right? That's like the Bible talks about, it says to be very careful what you let your eyes see, because your eyes allow you to see things and that gets into your mind. And God knew that would be very powerful. So like what we watch is really important. Like sometimes Daddy and I will tell you, like, if you've been watching something that's a little like fighty, we say you're getting a little fighty, like you're wanting to fight and getting kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
That's because
I did that last year because of Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, that's because the things that we watch affect our brains even when we don't realize it.
And sometimes we get a little cranky or something if it's
Yeah,
cranky.
something you watch can make you cranky. Like if I watch something really sad that doesn't have a good ending and is just really sad and doesn't really resolve, I feel sad and kind of cranky and I'm not very nice. Like what we watch really affects our brain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think? Did you think it was right of the girls to make fun of Bonnie for wanting to play with toys?
No, because she's just like me. She's a great friend.
Yeah. And like, isn't that a kid's most important?
Can I tell you what she did? She said, huh! And she waved Jessie's thing and says, hello. And then she just ran away and laughed.
Oh, that probably made her sad, huh?
Yeah.
But don't you think it's a kid's job? Like if we had to say what's a kid's number one job, wouldn't you say a kid's number one job is to play?
Yeah, and make new friends.
Right, but play, because that's how you learn. Playing is really good for your brain. Playing is really good for your friends. Like you can make friends to play with. Why does Woody come back, and how is he doing as a lost toy, do you think?
I think he was having really fun with Bo.
Yeah. Why does he come back? I haven't seen this movie, so why does Woody come back?
I have no idea, but what my thought would be is because he misses his friends and he wants to see his friends again.
Oh. Does Jessie call him for help?
Oh, yeah.
So she calls him for backup?
Yeah, she calls him on a walkie-talkie.
And he's always there for his friends, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good friend, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about Jessie for a little bit, because this movie focuses a lot on Jessie. How does Jessie heal? Because she felt a lot of hurt towards her owner, Emily, because she felt maybe like Emily didn't care all that much about her because she gave her away. But that's not true, right?
Oh, that's actually not true.
Yeah.
Wait, can I tell you why? I think she lost her.
Oh. Well, we see in the second movie she donated Jessie. But we actually learned that she loved Jessie, didn't she? Even though she like kind of grew up and moved on and grew out of her toys.
In Toy Story 5, she's not all grown up. She's a kid and she writes her thing on her little foot, and she said, now I'll never lose you again.
Oh, that's so sweet. So we see that Emily really did love Jessie. And one of your favorite parts you talked about is that we learned that Jessie has a daughter. And what's Emily's daughter's name?
I actually have no idea. It didn't say.
No, Emily named her daughter Jessie after her
Oh
Jessie
yeah,
doll.
she named her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, her
So
name.
how do you think that made Jessie feel? Do you think that made Jessie feel like, wow, she
Yeah,
really loved
but
me?
do you know something? Her grandma, someone's like an old person found her thing on it, and she said Emily. Then she went and dropped her off. That's how she ended up at Tireswick Hill
Oh, okay.
by Blaze.
Yeah. Because she saw Emily's name on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Do you know her pants?
Yeah.
She lifted it up and then she write.
Oh, okay. Very cool. That probably made Jessie feel really loved to know that Emily named her daughter Jessie after her.
Yeah, but it says on the tree, Jessie was here, and she said, I didn't write that. And she saw something, and then she said, Emily named her daughter after me.
Oh, because she was like, wow, she really did love me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bonnie makes friends with this girl, Blaze. Do you think that they'll be good friends forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they will.
Can I tell you how they got married? They played that.
They did. Oh, they played Jessie and Buzz get married?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's cute.
But Trixie says, you can't get married to Buzz, because I am.
Oh, no.
You have speech. But I have one question. Are we going to talk about all these movies?
Well, I have just a few more questions for you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think screens or cell phones can make it hard to be a good friend sometimes?
Oh yeah. But they bought for her so she could fit in.
Yeah, but I mean for you personally.
But it didn't actually. No.
Do you think that screens or cell phones make it hard to be a good friend sometimes?
Actually, I do think that.
You think that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because what I would say is that there's something like complicated that like what did you say again?
Oh, like you think it makes it complicated? Having screens makes it complicated to be a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you are having a play date and instead of playing at all with any toys, you just sat and looked at a screen, would you like have any time to really talk with your friends or like play with them?
No.
How do you feel? How does Joelle feel? This isn't necessarily about the movie, but it's about screens. How do you feel when people use their phones around you a lot? Like, does it make you feel a type of way when like mommy and daddy or other people are busy like on their screens around you? Like, how do you feel about that sometimes?
I feel like I can't really play with them.
And what does
They couldn't make friends.
does that make you sad?
Yeah.
So it makes you sad sometimes, like so you could see how Bonnie would, or you could see how the screens sometimes make it hard for us to like, connect and have fun together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you think this movie taught you about toys and friendship and screens and playtime? Anything like
it told me to don't pay attention to screens. You could make more friends if you just play with toys.
Yeah.
And you can make a lot of friends, even though if they're on screens.
Yeah. So it sounds like making friends.
And in the end, Blaze was playing, and then Bonnie says, "Do you want to come over?" So the brothers and the brothers were out, and Bonnie says, "Do you want to come over?" And they said yes.
That's cool. So I hear making friends is really important to you, isn't it? You like to have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you want to be a good friend. You are a good friend.
Yeah.
Was there anything in this movie that reminded you of Jesus or made you think something about him or about our life with him? Like
they say to play with toys because that makes you focus more about him.
Really? Do you think that when you play with toys, do you think more about Jesus when you play with toys or when you watch screens?
I feel like more about Jesus.
When you play with toys?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Because your mind is just freer to think about him?
Yeah.
That's really beautiful. And sometimes, like when you're playing with toys just by yourself, do you imagine that, like, well, Jesus is always with you? Do you imagine that it's kind of just like you and Jesus playing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. I love that, honey. That's beautiful. I think Jesus loves playing with you.
Yeah.
Loves playing with your toys. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like everyone listening to know about this movie or the Toy Story movies in general? Anything else you'd like to add to our conversation today?
Something that's really weird. You might freak out about what I'm just about to say because it's Buzz and Jessica kissed.
Wait, say that again.
Buzz and Jessie kissed.
They do?
Yes.
Oh, is it at their wedding?
No.
No?
It was, remember the Buzz were flying them and they kissed? Yeah, he was trying to propose for her, but she already knew what he meant, so he just kissed her, and she just kissed him, and she said, "So long, Space Ranger."
So, disclaimer for mommy is that Buzz and Jessie kiss, so I'll be prepared for that. That's good to be prepared for. Anything else you want to tell us about this movie?
Not really much.
Okay, anything else you want to say on the podcast?
Not really.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Joelle, for coming to talk to us about Toy Story 5 today. We love you, and we loved having you.
Yeah, me too.
Can you say bye to everyone?
Bye.
Well, thank you so much for listening to today's episode all about Toy Story 5. We hope this conversation touched your heart, made you laugh, and made you think deeply about our screen-heavy existence, and inspired you to rediscover the beauty, joy, and connection of real, face-to-face, imaginative play with your own kids. If this story teaches us anything, it's that we and our children never have to change who we are just to fit in or find our place. In a culture obsessed with digital group chats, where we sadly sometimes encounter bullies or mean kids who try to steal our joy, it is so important to remember that you do not have to shrink yourself down to belong. The Lord wired you exactly as you need to be. Your people, the true friends who share your passions, get your sense of humor, and celebrate you for who you are out there waiting for you in the real world. Let's be the mamas who model this for our kids. Let's teach them to seek out those authentic face-to-face friendships, and let's boldly protect the magic of playtime. So today, I want to encourage you, put down your phone, get down on their level, and let those imaginations run absolutely wild. You never know what kind of wonderful legacy you are building right there in the middle of playtime. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and as always, here are our wishes and prayers for you, our listeners, as we think about the beautiful message of Toy Story 5. May we stand firm in exactly who the Lord created us to be, knowing that our true identity is secure in Him, and we never have to shrink ourselves down or change who we are just to fit in. May we confidently seek out our true people and brush off the bullies of this world, knowing that God has prepared authentic friendships for us that will celebrate our unique quirks and passions. May we remember that our worth isn't found in a group chat or a digital notification, knowing that we are all fully seen, fully known, and deeply loved by our Creator. May we embrace the messy, joyful moments of playtime with our kids, knowing that the love, time, and imagination we pour into them today is building a beautiful, lasting legacy for tomorrow. Thank you so much again for joining me. Have a wonderful, playful, and blessed week, and I'll catch you right back here next time. Bye!
Thank you so much for tuning into the Faith Stuff and Pixie Dust podcast. I really hope this conversation brought some joy and inspiration to your day and caused you to stop and consider how Jesus is revealing Himself to you through the things that you love, even Disney. No matter where you are at in your faith journey, you've got a friend in me here at Faith Stuff and Pixie Dust. See you soon. Bye.